Okay, hopefully everyone can hear us. And welcome everyone to our very first show. I am Marcus on the right here, along with Sir Giggles.
Hi.
Sort of partly saw your hand when you wave. He's at his secret location, as you can see in the background.
We know all your secrets.
Absolutely. So, hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Don't know if you guys can hear us or not, but because I've been mucking around with the audio and trying to get everything right. So, fingers crossed, everything's going good. And so, welcome to a new show. Back to the 80s show. This is, I'm going to call it the pilot episode, but it's an 80s show and it's a quiz show. So it's a quiz show and it's all about questions about the 80s and all that. So we got 8 questions and with 2 bonus questions, both from us. So we're practically going against each other, but you guys watching in can join us as well on chat as well. So you can do that. And join in if you love your 80s and all that. So this is our first show, Giggles.
Interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting. I'm just going to turn the volume up for Giggles a bit so you can hear him a bit better. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Reason why we're doing this, we did our Chaos show last year, which was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. A lot of fun.
Absolutely. A lot of fun. But Jakey and Little Madam Witch are doing something else. They're planning to do something else this year. So we're taking a break.
Lady Tea Time and everyone else are just so busy. So we thought we'd just do something ourselves.
Yeah, we thought let's do a project ourselves. And we both love quiz. We love questions. And we absolutely love 80s because even though I was born in the 70s, 80s was my childhood years. And from grades.
Born and raised in the 80s.
Yes, and of course, Giggles was born in the 80s, 1980.
Mm-hmm.
So he was born then.
I know. It's just my fabulously ghostly skin. That's why I don't look my age.
Yes. So, like I said, I hope these guys can hear us and there's no issues. I don't know if I can hear any echoes or not, so fingers crossed. We'll see anyway when I watch back, see if there's any echoes. If there is, I think I know what it is and I'll just mute it next time. So this is a quiz show, and we're both quiz masters, so we both take turns on the questions. Now, I've got my answers that you'll see on screen, but unfortunately Giggles won't be able to show his because he gives me the questions, but not the answer. So I don't want to know the answers. I want to get it, make it fair. So we got 8 questions total, something like what the quiz, but we got 2 bonus questions if need be. Now, if the 2 questions, we don't use the 2 questions in our bonus question, then we can use that on our next show. We'll use those 2 questions. So it'll go on to the next show. Not only that, the quizmaster will also get points as well. So there's points if you get it right, and the quizmaster gets a point if, like, so for instance, Giggles gives me a question, I don't know what it is, or either I got it wrong, the point goes to him. So it's going to make it interesting. So, like I said, this is all new. I made it as a pilot because we can change it around. So we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Absolutely. So anyway, we'll just have a look and on YouTube. Of course, we are live on YouTube on Chaos Crew 4405 YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Even the ones who join us later after this is live, I hope you guys do well. And I'm getting an excellent connection, which I am super happy about because our last Chaos show, I'm sure some of you were waiting for the highlights. And my apologies, by the way. The reason why I didn't do the highlights for the last show was my internet connection sucked. It was bad. And I just got frustrated. I said, you know what, I'm not going to do the editing and show the highlights because it was just a mess. So I just left it at that. So sorry, guys. But we did get to see the final of the quiz and how close can we get, which was absolutely fantastic game for how close can we get. Of course, Giggles looked like he was on his way to win the card game, and then Madam Witch came out of nowhere and won, which was the biggest surprise ever. It was actually ended on a tie, and then we had to have a tiebreaker, and Madam Witch won. So
yes,
But it was great. So hopefully down the road we may come back with that. We're just having a break from it at the moment, but hopefully it will be back later on.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we might as well start off our new questions, Giggles.
Sure, why not? Let's get it over with.
So in the questions, it will have our names so we know who's going to go first. And I already know who's going to go first, and it's the man to my left who's going to go first. So as you can see, there's points on the scrolls up the top. So we've got a scoreboard. So Markus and Sir Giggles. So like I said, the quizmaster does get a point if need be. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's go to question 1. Are you ready, Giggles?
Absolutely.
For Back to the 80s quiz show. Okay, here we go. Take it away, Giggles.
What was the biggest event that shaped the landscape of Brisbane in the 1980s?
I'm going to say it was Expo 88. Now, just think about that for a minute. I don't know if anyone's joining. Even if you're not joining live, you still can play at home. So I'm going to go Expo 88. That's what I'm going for. Something I really wanted to go to when I was a kid, but unfortunately couldn't go, which was a shame. I really missed out. It would have been awesome to go and have a look. Did you go to it?
No, my cousins did.
Oh, okay.
I got the but they brought me the show bags.
Oh, nice. Awesome. So I'm going to go, that's my final answer. I'm going to go Expo 88. Okay, Giggles. Tell me what the answer is.
You are correct.
Awesome. So I get a point for that.
In the 80s, the Brisbane Council spent a fortune in rearranging the landscape to make Expo 88, which later was used for the same area for the Commonwealth Games later on. But all the area is being reshaped. It's now how hotels, homes, and all that. But the former area where all the fun happened with all the rides and that, which is now South Bank.
Yes, it is now South Bank. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it was a real shame I didn't go to see it. It would have been awesome to go and see.
I got a birdie beetle. Yeah, I got a birdie beetle, and I got a Disney one, and then I think there was a third one, and I think it was Broncos.
Okay, the Broncos.
Showbags.
Nice. Yeah. By the way, apologies because Giggles' camera's autofocusing, so blurs in and out. So apologies. We'll get it sorted next time, but
I'm a ghost.
you're Mr. Autofocus. You just go in and out. So, but anyway, so that is question number 1. Let's go to question 2, which will be my turn. So let's see how Giggles goes with my question. Let's take a look. When was the Rubik's Cube released? When was the Rubik's Cube released?
Ooh. I think that was back in 85, wasn't it?
I know what you're thinking of, and I can't give you the answer yet. I'll let you think more. Because I think I know what that was. So let Giggles think about it.
I'm sure it was like 85, 86.
Okay, so you're going to go 85 or 86.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the answer right now. So, the question is, question 2. When was the Rubik's Cube released? The answer is 1980.
Well, there you go.
1980.
The year I was born.
The year you were born. Absolutely. So I get a point for that because the Quizmaster gets a point. So yeah, the one you're thinking of, and I'm thinking that's the same one, is that one that I showed you the other day. It was a Rubik's Cube, but it was a flat one, and it was sort of like had fishing hooks in it, so you just twist and flipped and all that. I'm sure.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still got mine somewhere. I have to go and look for it. It should be here somewhere. So, and by the way, make it for more interesting, I am wearing something 80s, so I got a Transformer 80 hockey jersey on, and as you can see behind me, just to the left or right, wherever you are, I do have my Transformers there, so I do like collecting them. So that's what I got behind me. So that's what it is. You can see there. But so that's question number 2. So there you go, a little bit of 80s happening right behind me as well with the Transformers. So that is question 2. Marcus 2, Giggles 0, but he could come back. So going to be interesting. So let's have a look at question 3, which will be Giggles again. So let's go to that right now. Take it away, Sir Giggles.
So, did the Commonwealth Games in Brisbane help put Brisbane on the map?
Now, I want to point out, I just had to fix Giggles' question up here. So it's actually, did the Commonwealth Games put Brisbane on the world map on mine? But it's the same answer anyway. So, did the Commonwealth Games put Brisbane on the map? I'm going to say yes. I think it did. Especially Matilda. Remember Matilda?
Yeah.
That big kangaroo that turned around and winked
at
everyone. Winked at the crowd, which was really awesome. I think she's... Where is she? She's at a museum, I think she is now. Or outside a museum. They got her there. But yeah, I say yes, it went well for the Commonwealth Games. Of course, the Commonwealth Games came back to Queensland, trying to think when that was. Was it 5 years ago now? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
5 years ago. Yeah. Wow, that's not far away. Nearly 5 years ago at Gold Coast. So, okay. Let's look at the answer again, which was question 3. Did the Commonwealth Games put Brisbane on the world map? Okay, I said yes. Giggles, take it away.
No.
No, it did not. Wow. It did not put... Really?
Brisbane had enough promotions doing Expo 88.
Oh, of course they would. Oh, well, Giggles now gets one on the board, so there you go. So, wow. So it did not. I'm surprised. Oh, well, if that didn't put the Brisbane on the map, I'm sure the Olympic Games in 2030...
2023, I think it's supposed to be 2023.
This year's 2023.
No, that's 33.
33, yes. 33 or 35, I think it was. But yeah, that's when we're going to have the Olympic Games here in Brisbane. So, in Brisbane, I should say. We're in Dalby, a country town. But
okay, I'm just checking it up.
Yep.
It's been confirmed. Brisbane will be the preferred city to host the 2032 Olympic Games.
32. So officially, it's now 9 years to go for that.
And also Tasmania is hoping to put their bid as well.
So, yeah, I reckon the Olympic Games. Pity they don't have bigger hills in Tasmania, because they would be perfect for the Winter Games. because it always snows down there in even the summertime, so they can have it any time. But yeah,
who knows? It could be easier or it could be harder because they're so used to the higher altitude.
Yeah, it's a shame. A shame that I don't know if Australia will ever have Winter Olympics. It would be nice, but like we said, the hills are not really big enough for having it. So, but anyway, the scores are 2-1. So Giggles is on the board. Right, let's go to question number 4.
Okay, take it away.
I just want to make sure. Yes, we did question 3. Okay, question 4. Okay, here's an interesting one for you, Giggles. On September the 26th, 1982, Australian parachutist Rich Collins accidentally did what during a jump? I'll read it out again. On September the 26th, 1982, Australian parachutist Rich Collins accidentally did what during a jump?
He jumped and he forgot to strap the parachute.
Okay. Okay.
I have no idea.
You'll be shocked like I am when I tell you the answer in a minute, but it could be the
mind you, in 82, I was 2 years old.
Yeah. I don't remember this either, and I was 8 years old or something. So
yeah, you would have more notice than I would. Did.
Of course, we have where I used to live in a town called Toogoolawah has Ramblers parachuting, which as a kid I always watched, and what was interesting was the way they turned not turn the plane off, but had to lower the revs on the plane when they were ready for the parachutists to jump. You just hear the engine just sounds like it stopped. And then all of a sudden, after they all jumped out, it revs up again and it takes off, which was incredible. And we actually had a parachutist actually land on the farm where we were, because the wind blew him far away from the landing where he's supposed to be in Toogoolawah. He landed on our farm, and he had to have that long walk back across the creek to the Ramblers parachuting club. So
he wanted the scenic tour.
Yeah, but it's great. They still do it to this day. When I go down for a visit, we always look up and see them flying around. It looks awesome. So the question number 4. On September the 26th, 1982, Australian parachutist Rich Collins accidentally did what during a jump? Now, what did Giggles say? He forgot his parachute or something? He forgot to hook up his parachute?
I was just putting it out there.
Okay. I'll see what the answer is. You ready? I can tell you it wasn't that. This is what happened. He accidentally reaches an altitude of 2,800 meters. That's 9 foot and 200 feet during a jump. Short of oxygen, he releases his main parachute to lower himself and lands on his reserve chute.
Wow.
Yes, that's what happened. How I could not believe when I read that.
Wow, that's fucking James Bond shit.
And I have to put a M-rated on our shows from now on. My apologies.
Sorry, but that's incredible.
I know, that's incredible. How can he actually do that? That's incredible. Wow.
How would I know that when I was 2 years old?
Yeah, I didn't know that either when I was 8 years old. I wasn't much into the news when I was a kid. So
I don't think I ever watched the news until I was about 10.
That's right. So I get a score for that because the quizmaster gets a score if the opponent doesn't get it right. So it's 3-1 here on Back to the 80s Show quiz show.
Ah.
Thanks for your enthusiasm there, Giggles. All right, okay, let's go to question number 5. It's Giggles' turn. So let's have a look what it is.
What was the biggest star in the 1980s? male or female?
Hmm. Okay. Biggest.
Like,
Yep. The biggest star.
it, the answer will surprise you.
Okay. I don't know about male. No, hang on. I do know. Um, Male, but I can't remember his name. Oh no, I do now. The male would have to be Rick Springfield, who sang Jessie's Girl.
I said actor.
Oh, actor, did you? I thought it said male. Hang on, let me have a look. What was the question I looked at? Question 5, because I just copied and paste. What was the big? Yeah, it just said what the biggest star of the 80s, both male and female. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a musician. Well, male have to be Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee,
Okay.
and I'm going to go Nicole Kidman for the other one, the female.
Okay. What made you go with the Australian actors?
Because I thought it was going to be Australian. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stay with that. Paul Hogan and
Okay.
Nicole Kidman. I'm not going to change it. Even if it's wrong, I'm just going to change it. Okay.
Okay.
Take it away, Giggles. What is the answer?
Well, the male actor
Yeah.
is Clint Eastwood
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
for Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry, yes.
And the female actor was Jane Fonda
Of course.
for Barbarella.
Yes. Okay, so Giggles gets a point for that one. Yeah, Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry. Some fun facts about Clint Eastwood as well. Of course, he starred younger on Rawhide, the Western TV show. But a lot of people didn't know this. He was actually allergic to horses. So you had to have a needle, a jab every time he hops on a horse, which has to be the most painful thing ever, to keep having a jab on when you had to get on the horse because he was absolutely allergic to horses.
True.
So that's incredible. Of course, he was a guest on Mr. Ed many years ago as on that show. So yes, there you go. Well, I should have known that, but Giggles caught me up because I thought he meant Australian. But anyway, so the scores are 3 to Marcus, 2 for Sir Giggles. Right, on to question number 6. Let's see how we go.
Okay.
When was the movie Far Lap released? Was it A, 1983, B, 1985, or C, 1980?
All that.
When was the movie Far Lap released? A, 1983, B, 1985, C, 1980.
I remember Dad watching it.
It's really a good movie.
I was really young.
I remember watching it. It was a very good movie, but emotional as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'm putting out there. What was the
Okay, the question, the multiple choices was, when was the movie Fail Up released? Was A, 1983, B, 1985, or C, 1980?
Okay, I'll just wing it.
Hmm.
And I'll say 1983.
Okay, so When was the movie Phar released? A, 1983, B, 1985, or C, 1980?
Because I knew it was released early in the 80s.
Yep. You go for 1983, and you're right. 1983. Oh. I knew you were going to go for that, and I thought, here we go, it's going to be a tie. So, 1983. A very good movie as well, based on a true story of a New Zealand horse that came over to Australia named Phar, and it got emotional because the poor horse was very sick and passed away. So it was very sad. It was very emotional for the trainer and as well, and the one who looked after the horse as well. He absolutely loved that horse. So it was a really classic movie, but like I said, emotional one as well. And of course, later on, there was another sort of a horse movie called The Man from Snow River.
Yes.
Which is a classic.
Good movie.
A real classic movie.
Awesome movie.
It is a real classic. Absolutely. So it's tied. Marcus, 33 points. Sir Giggles, 3. I nearly said 33 because it's got 3-3. So 3 score. It's both a tie in that one. Good news, my internet is still in excellent condition, so I'm happy. Okay, so we could be in a tiebreaker. So that was question 6. Let's go to question 7. Are we ready, Giggles?
Yes.
Radio. Here we go. Question 7. Oh, no. What did I do there? Okay, I put it on the wrong one. But that's all right. It's on the end, so but I put it on the quiz.
Okay.
But that's okay. Take it away.
Oh, is it mine now?
Yes.
Oh. What was the #1 artist in 1980? And we'll go with Australians.
Sorry, I was just having a drink of water, so I hope you didn't hear that. You probably did. I wouldn't be surprised. So, what was the #1 artist in 1980? So that's Australian. I'm going for my answer that I answered a couple of questions ago. Rick Springfield. So I'm going for him. Oh man, it's him, or it could be Olivia Newton-John.
Good answers.
Of course, we sadly lost Olivia Newton-John last year too.
Yes.
What a lovely lady she was, and
what a treasure.
Absolutely, we miss her very much. So yeah. So okay.
Okay.
What am I going to go for? I got to go Olivia.
Okay.
So let's have a look at the
That's
question.
Your final answer?
Yep. Let's go for the question. What was the #1 Australian artist in the 1980s?
In 1980?
Yep. 1980. Yep. Take it away.
I believe the song is I Got You by Split Ends.
It's Split Ends. Hang on. You said Australian, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're New Zealanders.
But yes, because they're the #1 in the charts.
Yes. Of course they are. So Giggles leads. Unfortunately. But Giggles leads.
Hey, you told me not to make it easy.
No, that's true. That's so true. You got me. So on to the final question, if it's not tied.
If you want to know, the top 4.
Yep, go for it.
Was I Got You by Split Ends. #2, Turning Japanese by the Vapors. Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen.
Oh, that's a good song.
And another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd.
That is a good song too.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't know what turning Japanese means, I'm not going to say it on here. So I was shocked. I actually liked the song, but after that, yeah. Of course, Giggles and I, we're radio DJs, volunteer radio DJs, so we play the 80s show. Yes. We got an 80s show on radio, and yeah, I didn't mind playing that song, but now it's a bit cringeworthy when I play it. So now I heard it.
It's just a song.
I know, but boy, I'll never look at that again.
Okay.
So
We'll just go with that.
It's 4-3.
Remember, we'll keep it PG-13.
That's why I said I'm not going to mention it anymore about it. So, okay, let's go to question 8. Here's a good one. Singer Bruce Springsteen released what album on June the 4th, 1984? The Boss. Bruce Springsteen. Singer Bruce Springsteen, The Boss, released what album on June the 4th, 1984?
Bugger.
I
know that one.
didn't know he had an album called Bugger. That's interesting. Now releasing his latest album, Bruce Springsteen with Bugger. Aussie version.
Ooh. Wouldn't it be the... No, I don't think it'll be The Wall. Devils and Dust, something. Or Dancing. Didn't he have a like album called Dancing in the Dark? Or was that the song?
I think that was a song.
Yeah. Okay, give it to me.
Okay.
It's gonna give me a headache.
It will give you a headache and you'll be kicking yourself for this one.
What?
Singer Bruce Springsteen released what album on June the 4th, 1984? The answer was Born in the USA.
USA.
Absolutely. Born in the USA, one of the great songs from The Boss. It is.
You did that on purpose.
Yes. So, Born in the USA, that is one of the greatest songs.
I like Dancing in the Dark.
Dancing in the Dark is really good too. So, Dancing in the Dark, it is great. So, that was a great song. Born in the USA is great. Like I said before, we had a school concert in where I used to live at Tagulawa, and these high schoolers had a concert, and they did a take of Born in the USA, but it wasn't called Born in the USA. It was Born in the Esk Hospital. I was born in the Esk Hospital. Esk, of course, is the town near Tagulawa in the Brisbane Valley area. Hello to anyone who's watching from there. So, yes, that brings memories. So, the scores. This is interesting. We're now tie as we go to the bonus one. So, now, if I don't get this last bonus question, the first of 2 bonus questions, Giggles wins. If I do, then I win. So, it's down to this. So, are we ready? It's actually Giggles' bonus question. So, are you ready, Giggles?
Yes.
Okay, let's. I had a good laugh with this question because I know what it is. I had to change it. I'll tease guys in a minute. But here we go. Bonus question number 1. Take it away.
We're talking about 80s fashion. What was the biggest thing in the 80s?
Oh, the biggest fashion in the 80s. So that'd be clothing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest fashion in the 80s. There's a few I can mention. Denim jackets was one of them. Kid at school looked real cool in his denim jacket, so I asked Mum, can she get one for me so I could wear it in school. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So denim jackets was one. The other fashion. Mini skirts maybe? I don't know.
There's mini skirts in every fashion.
I know. Definitely not the G strings, or as I call them, the wedgies. So definitely not that.
No, G strings was a
back in the
90s.
90s. Yeah, as I used to call them, the wedgies, because that's what I look like. So I'm getting a wedgie. Okay. Denim clothes. Also had the damn it, mullet. Remember the mullets you used to wear in the 80s? They had the mullets.
We're talking about fashion.
I know. I'm talking about
that style.
No, I was just asking. Remember the mullets, because that was what popped in my head. Not the answer, but I was asking. Do you remember that? The mullets, short up the top and the long hair at the back. Oh boy, denim clothes was one. Oh, come on, Marcus. Was it those those gym clothes? Would that be another one?
Nah.
No? Okay. Those jackets. Floral jacket, not floral. Fluoro jackets. You remember those? Oh yeah, people wear flowers in their jackets. Yeah, that was a great time.
Yeah, well, in the 80s, they're sort of beyond the hippie stage.
Yeah. The bright, those jackets that were pretty bright, pink jackets and blue jackets, like type thing. The floral. I can't get my words out right, but
okay.
Yep. Those type of things. What else? Denim jeans have to be one as well. What else was there? Everyone calls them flip-flops, but we call them thongs because that's what originally what they're called. Thongs for shoes before the other thongs came along. So sandals and all that, flip-flops, or thongs was one of them. What else?
You're really thinking, aren't you?
Yeah. No, that's it. I have to leave it there.
Okay. You did quite well. But the biggest fashion statements in the 80s was jeans in general.
Okay, I said denim. So
yeah.
Jeans.
Denim.
Yep, well, there we go.
Yes, thongs came in, but mainly PMS. Plain and simple clothes.
Oh,
remember?
Of course, yes.
Yes. But on the other side of fashion, we had denim clothes.
Yep.
We had fluoro clothes.
That's the word, fluoro.
We had jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits.
We had power suits, and we had shoulder pads.
Those famous shoulder pads, of course. Oh, I can't forget those. Those shoulder pads look like you're going to be entering the gridiron competition.
Oh, some of Mum's best outfits had shoulder pads, and oh my god, they just seem to really fill out the silhouette of an outfit.
Yeah.
Back then.
So denim. Yep. Oh my gosh, a lot of things. It was great those days. So, we had denim. So was I right, by the way? Any of those questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple.
Awesome. So I won. Just, yeah, boy. I had to really have my thinking cap on. So I take the win.
But I was surprised you did not get shoulder pads.
No, how could I forget those? I can't believe it. But anyway,
You can still get stuff from Vinnie's and that still have the shoulder pads in them.
A
lot of people have cut the stuff out.
Remember the blue light disco? That's still going, and you see kids these days dressed up in 80s gear and all that with the shoulder pads and everything. So it's great. It's still going around.
They're still trying to revive the 80s thing, especially in schools and that. And mothers in general have trouble. They go to pretty much like the op shops and that, trying to find fluoro clothes.
Yeah.
Just to give their kids. So they're saying this is what they wear.
Absolutely.
But also, being 80s, anything denim, jeans.
Yep, denim jeans.
Jeans with coat. Any jeans with a white top.
Yeah. Oh yeah, denim coats and all that.
Black top. Also, the checkered tops were still in. We had the flannelettes.
Oh yeah, the flannelettes. Yeah.
And the boots.
Oh yeah, flannel shirts and everything. I still wear those in wintertime.
Yeah. We still have the country R.M. Williams and all that. And that was still big in the 80s.
Yep.
Ties. Any power tie.
Yeah. So there you go. I take the win. So the scores, and that will be championship points, these things. So I will take 5 and Giggles will get 4 points. And so I'll fix that up after the show. But yeah, there we go. So we do have one more question, but I will put that on next time for our back to the 80s show. So how was that, Giggles?
Yeah, that was fun.
It was. Absolutely. So, guys, I hope you...
But at the same time, I just love this ghost effect.
I know.
Really cool.
I'm happy to say that all systems are operational, so that's good news for you, Giggles. But apparently you're apparently on a bug hunt as well for some reason. It says bug hunt on the back, so...
Yes, I'm looking for bunny rabbits or something.
What the heck? I can see... Yeah, bunny rabbits, and what did I just see? I see a bulldog or something, and...
There's a bulldog, and there's a cat, and there's an elephant, and...
Wampus 64? What the heck is that? I can see, there it is down the bottom there. Wampus 64. Wow, that's something I haven't seen. Apparently it's a good show.
64, Commodore 64.
Commodore 64, that's another one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. When they brought the mini version out, I should have got it, and I'm kicking myself I didn't get that when it came out a couple of years ago. I really wanted that. Play some old games like the old days, but anyway, never mind. So anyway,
I think for now on, when we do this program, I'm gonna have this background on.
Yeah,
because my house is a mess.
Yeah,
well, my room is.
We gotta fix that audio focus too on your camera. Yeah, so. Because it blew.
We're gonna find something cool to put on your background too.
Oh, I'm happy with just a wall, lot cables, and a couple of camera bags in the background. That is good for me. And that thing just there. That's actually part of a wrestling mask behind me. So I should have had that camera a bit higher so you guys can see it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It looks good, and got a bit of a mess behind me, but it's okay. So yeah, okay. So when we be back, Giggles, are we going to be back for a month time or 2 weeks time? What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's make it monthly.
Monthly, okay.
Because that gives us time to actually find other stuff.
Okay, so the final will be down the road. Depends how far we go with this, but yes. So that is,
and besides, we're just starting a new year, and we do not want to overrun it.
No, that's right. So we still got a lot of things. I'm still doing game streaming, so I just need to focus on that as well, and some other stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy our first show, and hope you liked it. Better issues, we'll fix that up next time, and I hope you guys can hear us. Like I said, they audio. Streamlabs always update automatically, and when it does, for some reason, it takes my microphone off, so I have to quickly go back and add it on again. But anyway, I hope you...
So if I actually move, you can actually start seeing the room. Okay, better not do that then.
No! Absolutely not. So anyway, thank you for joining us, even when you're watching it later on. Big thank you to you guys as well. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope we see you back next time. And don't feel free to be on chat, and if you love your 80s and that, give it a go in the chat.
Yeah,
absolutely, it'll be great. So thank you once again to Sir Giggles. I hope you guys enjoy that, and we'll see you in a month's time.
Okay.
So
that sounds good to me.
Yep, absolutely. So from me, Marcus, thank you to Sir Giggles as always, and we'll see if Giggles can come back. The scores are Marcus 5, 4 to Sir Giggles. King Giggles come back in a month's time. We'll find out. We'll see him in March next month.
You better believe it.
Absolutely. From me, we'll